Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, today we are in an entirely different space in my home. I am currently standing in my laundry room because I want to show you guys how I completely transformed this space and took it from this super boring, plain, blah space and transformed it to what I'm standing in right now. So Nick and myself, my fiance Nick and myself, did some DIYing. We DIY'd the countertop as well as the shelves. I painted this back wall, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys step by step how I took my plain old boring laundry room and made it cute and somewhere where I actually enjoy doing laundry. So if you guys want to see how I transformed this space, then keep on watching. So I just wanted to start off with a quick shot of my laundry room before I got started. As you can see, super simple, boring. So I started this process by painting the back wall. The color I am using is by Bear, and the color is called Space Black. It honestly shows slightly different on camera. In person, it's like a very dark charcoal gray, and it almost has like a green undertone, but it's really pretty and just provides a lot of contrast, and I love it. So once the back wall was all finished and painted, we went to a local plywood store and we picked up a large piece of maple plywood, and our dimensions for our laundry room were 64 3/4 by 30, so we just got the guy there to cut it, and then the remaining wood we actually cut into two for 2 shelves, and we did full lengthwise, so 64 3/4, and then we did 9 inches deep. To finish off the front of the shelves and the countertop, we picked up these super thin pieces of wood and we just glued it onto the front with wood glue. You could also use wood finishing tape as well. It's totally up to you. It just makes the countertop and shelves look more complete. And then once we were finished that, it's really important to sand everything down super well. Make sure you go over the edges and everything. This is a shop grade plywood, so we had to do some extra sanding, but a very important step before adding the clear stain. And then I just like to clean everything off so the stain goes on nice, and then stain. So for stain, I just used a clear semi-gloss and it came out really nice. But you can use anything you want. It's totally up to you. You could even stain it a different color if you prefer, but I kind of liked the natural, more raw look with just like a semi-gloss over top. So then what we did to actually install the countertop to the wall was we used 2x2s that acted kind of like a shelf. So the first step was to measure the wall length and width and everything, and then we just cut the 2x2s accordingly, and then we just drilled them into the wall so the countertop could kind of sit on top. So you guys will see what I mean in the next few clips. Should I get up? Should I get up and run? Stop dead right before it had begun. I was the morning dove, and you were the hope chasing me through the air. You loved like you didn't care. So once we had those cut, we just went upstairs, and it's super important to find the studs in your wall before you start drilling away. So this was step number 1. Nick just went and used the stud finder, went along, found where the studs were, and then he just put the 2x2s against the wall. The next step would be to level them, so make sure that you have a level, because this is very important too, just to make sure that everything isn't all wonky. So he just kind of put it up, put the level on top, and then once it was level, he just drilled them into the wall. So once that's all done, this is what it looked like. And then it was time to move on to the shelves. So I did the exact same thing to the shelves that I did to the countertops. So just sand it down. We added the little front piece for finishing, and then we stained it. So to hang the shelves on the wall, I just wanted to go with simple brackets. I like the looks of them, and they also add some contrast as well. So I just picked these black ones up from Home Depot. So same thing, all we did for these is find the stud and then attach them to the wall. So wall brackets are quite easy to put on. Just follow the instructions. So we just did 2 each, and then once they were all into the wall, we set them on top, and then we actually drilled the bracket into the bottom of the shelf, so you guys will see what I mean. Once the shelves were installed, it was time to move the washer and dryer back into their spot and then place the countertop on top. There was a little bit too much of a gap, so we just propped the washer and dryer up. We actually made a bit of a box, but you can get stands or whatever you want to do. So yeah, that is basically it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it gave you some inspiration to redo your laundry room. It was a super fun, inexpensive project. Highly recommend. I absolutely love the way it turned out. So if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It just helps my channel out a ton. And if you guys are new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you follow along for more home projects and cleaning videos. I do everything home and lifestyle related. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.